Okay. Hi, guys. It's Anne. I hope this works. This is round two. I have not been having the best of luck with internet connections. I'm back from Borneo. I'm back in Melbourne. You probably recognize my usual backdrop or my study where I work. And yes, in Borneo, the internet Wi-Fi connection was awful, which was fantastic because it meant that I had a great holiday and stayed disconnected for a lot of the time. And now I'm back in Melbourne, back at home, and I just attempted to go live, and I had poor internet connection again. So hopefully this time round it is going to work. So a quick live to say hi and to talk about a few things that I've been reflecting on whilst on my most amazing holiday in Borneo. So, when you're on holiday, and especially when it's a 5-star luxury resort style holiday, you really get a chance to reflect on how great life is. And, we pretty much did everything that we wanted to do. We stayed in the most beautiful resort. We went scuba diving and snorkeling and whitewater rafting and so much more. And, we didn't really think about money. We didn't worry about it. We were really comfortable. It is a reasonably well-priced country to go to, but still, it was really lovely to be in that position and really enjoy it. So, but of course, I was reflecting on how far I've come and how far the business has come, and how not so long ago, how I used to feel about business and showing up and doing what I had to do and doing the things that made me feel quite uncomfortable, like doing videos, for example, right? And I just wanted to sort of talk about that and talk about the importance of, I guess, stepping up as the CEO of your own business and taking the responsibility and putting all those stories behind you of the difficulty and the judgment and the worthiness and all those different things that we can still hold on to for way, way, way longer than we need to, because we're not sort of willing to let go of it because we're caught up in those stories, and they really don't serve us. They really don't. Sadly, the truth is they actually end up attracting other people just like us to us. So, in terms of clients and whether or not they see the value in what we do. If we don't see the value in ourselves, and if we don't think that we are worthy and that we are abundant and that we deserve to be in business and have value to offer and can deliver an amazing service, then no one else is going to see that either, and if we're scared and hiding and staying stuck and avoiding doing the difficult things that sometimes you just have to do if you want to be in business to succeed, then, well, our business is not really going to get very far. And that is the sad reality, right? So I have been offering, as you know, free strategy calls, and I was doing that before I left, and I spoke to so many new businesses, and interestingly, a lot of them in multi-level marketing, and from this group. And the biggest thing that I came across was that it's always the mindset. It's never really about the strategy, especially when it comes to multi-level marketing. the beautiful women that I spoke to knew exactly what they had to do, right? They knew exactly what they had to do. They just weren't doing it. And they were coming to me and asking me for a strategy. And really, my strategy was exactly what they had to do. And yeah, so, you know, we can stay stuck, or we can take responsibility, we can step up, we can get out of that victimhood, that fear, that constant fear, that place of judgment, and really step up, take action. And seriously, guys, the results will be amazing once you do that. So, and it's okay to make mistakes, right? Because I'm just checking my notes, and that's why, you know, a lot of people don't do live videos, or they don't, you know, want to pick up the phone or make those phone calls or whatever it might be, because they're afraid of mistakes or afraid of judgment and what people would think and so on. But really, who cares, right? Because your mistake today is going to be forgotten tomorrow anyway. And the only person that's going to remember is you, and you are going to learn from it. That is the whole idea of making mistakes. You learn from it. So instead of avoiding them, and instead of staying stuck in fear, and playing small, and wanting to sort of remain the world's best kept secret and not making any money as a result, the only person that's missing out is yourself. You know, because it's not sustainable, and life is way, way, way too short for us to play small, to avoid judgment, to avoid mistakes, to avoid fear. And, you know, well, we can choose all those things, and we will be exactly where we are today and no further forward. So, you know, the success that we get in our business, it's 100% possible, and it's 100% up to us. There are amazing coaches out there. I'm a fantastic coach. I have coaches. I know there are many coaches out there. We can give you guys all the strategies in the world. We can offer you all the solutions, but it really is up to you to get out of the funk that you're in, and to kind of go, well, yeah, I do feel a little bit afraid. I'm going to do it anyway, because that is what it takes. And that's the truth. So let me check my notes again. So, I mean, this is the other thing I was thinking about. We started a business for a reason, right? Whether it's multi-level marketing, whether it's a coaching business, whether it's a, you know, some other type of product or service-based business, we all started our own businesses for a reason. We have a purpose, we had a vision, we had a passion, we were looking for a particular lifestyle, a particular income, whatever that reason is. There was a very good reason for us starting it. And at the time we started it, we believed in ourselves. We believed that we could do it. So where did it go wrong? Where did it change? Where did it become harder? Well, it probably became harder the day you actually had to step up and keep doing it, even after the rejections, even after the no's, even after the mistakes, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And that, you know, I don't want to make it sound as though business is hard, because it doesn't have to be. My construction business that I'm involved in with my husband, we've owned that business now for exactly, well, just over 10 years. It was 10 years this July. And, you know, we still deal with the same shit that we dealt with 10 years ago, right? It doesn't stop. but then we're also dealing with so much better stuff too, because we've got a heap of repeat clients and referrals and word of mouth. And so in many aspects, it gets easier. There's less marketing effort involved. There's less advertising involved because we're better known. So, but those sorts of things happen with time. The effort has to go in to start off, and then those sorts of things do happen. So that is all I wanted to talk about today. I'm feeling revved up, feeling excited. We've got a quarter left in 2018. We've got to make the most of it. I am going on another holiday in 10 weeks' time, or 11 weeks, I think it is. So I really have to make the most of the time that I have, and I'm really excited about that because I want it to be my best quarter yet, and I want to go into 2019 absolutely flying. So if this is something that you want to do yourself, if you are done, if you feel like you've had enough of the hiding, the waiting, the hesitating, the fear, your stories, right? If you're done with them, it doesn't matter if you've invested in the past and it hasn't worked out, or you've spoken to a coach and they couldn't help you, or whatever it is, right? Put all those stories behind you, take responsibility, be the CEO of your business, step up, set yourself a goal and go for it. If you would like some help, I would love to offer a free strategy session. I am not a hard sell person, so I promise you will walk away with a strategy, or you can hear how you can work with me and how I can help you get some momentum fast so you can hit the ground running. So who I help though, because I do get a lot of people contacting me who are multi-level marketing people, and I love you all and I'm happy to help you all, but I find it is often a mindset issue, and that is probably the only thing that's holding you back. Whereas my superpower is strategy. I'm pretty good with mindset. I've studied mindset, but my superpower is strategy, and that's what I love to help people with. Yeah. So to come up with a strategy to get you from where you are today to where you want to be. And I can usually map that out super quickly in about 30 minutes. And then it's whether you want to go off and do that by yourself, or whether you want to work with me so we can co-create it. So I've shared a link below. People that I work best with are service-based entrepreneurs who are offering their services online, coaches, change makers, health coaches, life coaches, business coaches. But I also help sort of website designers, copywriters, social media people, right? Because we can together create programs and solutions to fast track your sales and get you the success